Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hakuna La Planta. My name is Kevin and today is a plant update video. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 plants that have grown so much over the year. And yeah, I don't know, that's what the video's about. I just woke up, guys. I didn't even have my coffee yet. I'm really running behind schedule here. Okay, so the first one is an Anthurium. This Anthurium was on my wish list for the longest time. When you compare it to other Anthuriums, it's said to be very easy. And yeah, I love her so much. I can't believe how much it's grown. It is the Anthurium Veitchii. Wow, I really feel like my voice is like really low, guys. It's really low. I got this Anthurium a year ago and I got it as a really juvenile specimen, and I'm still not sure why this plant was on the pricier side when you compare it to other Anthuriums and the prices, because for some reason, like a year or two ago, the price for the Veitchii just skyrocketed. And although I wanted a mature specimen at the time, I didn't want to spend that much money, so I bought a one-leaf plant. It was like so cute, guys. And yeah, here's a picture. So she came to me in sphagnum moss. I quickly after put her in a, I want to say it was like a LECA perlite and pond mix, just because I ran out of LECUNOSA pond, and pond is just a different form of like a passive hydroponic method. So I thought that perlite and LECA together with the pond would be okay. I had her really close to a grow light in the very beginning, just because, you know, transferring a plant to a new medium, and obviously if a plant is more juvenile, I always feel like they need more light. I don't know. So she started growing. I just can't believe, I'm like, look, she's like right behind y'all. Oh, okay, guys, what is happening? It looks so pretty. Okay. So let me point this out first. Let's pop in that picture again. This is that same leaf. I'm pretty sure. I don't think this plant dropped any leaves. I'm pretty sure this leaf is the leaf that it came to me with. And yeah, each leaf got bigger. Like here's the second one, then the third one. Fourth, she got a little burnt by the grow light. Fifth, sixth, and now the newest leaf. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Oh my God, look at those abs. I wish I had them. But I just can't believe, because when you compare, like look at this small one, and this is like the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th and 7th leaf just kind of like took off. She's in pond. Like I haven't transferred her since I transferred her out of that other mix. And yeah, I don't know, maybe the plant knows that it's like just established in this medium. But can you believe, guys? Like I am so shocked. Like this is just, I don't know. I would have to say a very easy Anthurium. So if y'all want to get into Anthuriums, the Veitchii is just so easy. I'm pretty sure when this leaf came out, she got kind of big, almost too big to kind of stay under a grow light, and I didn't want the leaves to burn. And I know this Anthurium doesn't necessarily need a lot of light, so she now sits a meter, maybe a half a meter away from my south-facing window on a top shelf here. So even when the sun is high up in the sky during the summer, she doesn't get like the full like impact of the sun. So it's more like dappled, like diffused, moderate light, I want to say. I don't know. It's just like so impressive to me that it started out as this and now it's this. Can you believe? I can't believe. Did y'all hear that? Something like fell, and like it wasn't me, because I'm clearly here. What was that? I'm pretty sure that was a LECA drop. Honestly, LECA drops, they're just gonna be like inevitable, even though like it's not me. Okay, I live with a ghost now. That's fun. So I want to say maybe transfer this into like 100% LECUNOSA pond in the fall of last year. So I want to say that she's been in this medium for about 9 months. I personally believe that for aeroids, the slow release fertilizer that comes with it, there's not necessarily enough. So I have my own. Let me just grab it, y'all. Hold on. So while I repotted the Veitchii, I used this slow release fertilizer. So it's kind of like Osmocote. It's a 1311L11. It says that it's 100 days. So again, about 3 months. So I'm pretty sure that when I was repotting this guy, probably when she was like this small. I sprinkled a little bit, I want to say maybe a teaspoon more into the medium. And yeah, I mean, that might explain why the leaves after got so big. Do y'all remember when anthuriums were like, you know, slowly getting popular? And the Veitchii was always one that I saw everywhere, but I don't really see people talk about it. Are people still obsessed with this plant? Because I'm obsessed. Even when it comes to humidity, like this plant doesn't need a lot. I want to say like it'll be happy between 40 to like 50% humidity. But anyhow, the first plant is the Anthurium Veitchii. Okay, y'all are probably sick and tired of this anthurium. Yes, the second plant is another anthurium. It is one of my biggest, probably my biggest leafed anthuriums, and it is the Anthurium Metallicum. Any opportunity, I swear, any opportunity to show this plant, I'm gonna show it. But I'm definitely gonna stay on theme. I did get this anthurium a year ago. So here's a picture. Again, the leaves, like I thought at this moment that they were maybe gonna get a little bit bigger. Obviously at the time, I didn't have too much experience growing anthurium, so I really thought that you need high humidity, warm temperatures, you're not supposed to use tap water. Like all these things were just like running through my mind. I'm like, okay, maybe it might get a little bit bigger. And yeah, I mean, the leaf after that was so pretty, and like, I was just like so excited because I think I've mentioned this before, the Metallicum, even before I bought it, was going to be my favorite anthurium. Like, I just love the look of it. I love how big the leaves get. Again, there's damage on the leaves, but I don't care. She's still gorgeous. So she is right over here, guys. I don't know if y'all can see, but she's not under a grow light anymore. She kind of just relies on the south facing view here. And this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Oh no. Oh my God, it's hitting everything. Oh my God. Okay, how do we feel? Again, I'm all the way in the corner. Guys, okay, so she hasn't pushed out a new leaf. This is the newest leaf. I think the last time I showed this leaf, she wasn't hardened off yet. And now she is. Like, look at her, guys. Even the leaf before that one, gigantic. Like, what is going on with these leaves? Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. It's getting heavy. Oh my God. Okay, I'm pretty sure this leaf over here is one of the original leaves. Put back that picture from a year ago. I'm pretty sure this is, oh my God, she seems so tiny now. Like she is like just the size of my hand. I can't, that is insane. That really is insane, guys. She pushed out this leaf. And it's funny because I'm used to Metallicum leaves looking like classically like this, like the lobes overlapping with the space in the sinus here. As it grew, it kind of spaced out a little bit. Oh my God, I'm hitting the MONSTERA. Okay, the leaf after that, gorgeous. Some grow light damage again. And then you start seeing here, there's a space now. So that's the third leaf. It pushed out of my care. Then the fourth leaf just took off. Like I said, this came out in the winter, guys. The winter time, February. There she is. And the newest one, I want to say came out in April, May. Am I right, guys? What is going on? What is going on, guys? Okay, I think a big part, oh my God, I'm trying to balance this on my leg. A big part why she's doing okay is because I wrapped the adventitious roots in sphagnum moss. I have cling wrap here just to keep it moist. As anthuriums grow, they will grow adventitious roots just like other aroids like philodendrons. So, I mean, you have three options when that happens. You could either leave it and just kind of rely on the root system that it already has. I don't necessarily recommend that just because I truly believe that in order to get your plants to mature, the plant needs to feel established, whether that's with the existing root system in the medium or if it's with just a bigger root system. So by putting sphagnum moss here, the roots will grow into the medium, the plant will feel established, and maybe that's why the leaves are big. That is just what I believe, guys. You could disagree with me. Another option I could have taken, because as you can see, she's kind of outgrown the pot. I could have repotted her into a bigger pot and kind of put the plant deeper just so the pon or whatever substrate was covering the adventitious roots. But as you can see, I kind of had no room. I can't just be potting everything. And yeah, you could kind of see some roots. Oh my, oh. So you could see some root growth. There was a new root. Where did she go? See some new. Oh. She's eating the Monstera, y'all. Okay, a new root over there. Okay. So, oh my God, guys. I'm so frustrated. I can't show like the entire leaf in the frame. Like, I guess this is it. But like, should I like, I'm swaying. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. But like, I just can't believe. Like, I just wanna like hold her forever. She's so pretty. Look at these leaves. Okay, the second plant is the Anthurium Metallicum. Putting you back. I forgot to mention one thing about the adventitious roots. Let me bring back the Veitchii. I forgot to show you that, as you can see, these roots are just, as the plant grows, there'll be more adventitious roots. So I know I need to repot her. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to repot her into one of those bigger, I want to say they're 8-inch pots. I was just waiting for this new leaf to harden off, and she pretty much has. So I'll probably be doing that soon. Okay, so the third plant. I don't show this plant a lot. I maybe showed her once, like in the fall, and maybe in a plant tour video, but I never show this plant just because she's kind of there. She's happy, like she's not complaining. But again, specifically because I propagated this plant from single leaf cuttings, I'm just so impressed with the growth, and I'm really excited to show you guys. It is the ZZ Raven. I had a big ZZ Raven, I want to say about 3 to 4 years ago. I took 1 or 2 stalks, I cut all the leaves off, and I propagated them in water. I have since gifted my mother plant to my mom, and thankfully she's still alive. But the whole process of, you know, growing these from single leaf cuttings, you need a lot of patience. I don't know if I would recommend it, but you know, if you want to experiment and you want to see how plants grow, I would definitely recommend it then. Single leaf cuttings, propagated in water. I was experimenting with an aeroid mix / LECA. Ultimately, I preferred growing them in LECA. I thought they were going to be fine. I was kind of using the science of, once you propagate a plant, in order for it to grow roots, it needs to be wet. It needs to be wet in order for roots to grow. And obviously keep in mind the same fundamentals of keeping enough aeration. So having a lot of perlite, having a lot of pumice, having a lot of bark. Obviously that's only if you're using an aeroid mix. But because LECA always had, you know, a reservoir there and, you know, the kind of fixed air pockets between the LECA, I thought it was gonna take off, and it did. So here's the picture. I'm just rambling again. Here's the picture, and as you can see, she was pushing out new growth. You could see the green part is new growth. Okay guys, so same pot, same everything. Okay, so again, here's the picture of the single leaf cuttings. This was more than a year ago. I want to say it was like 2-ish years ago, and now she's like a full-on plant, guys. And I just love seeing the bright green with the black tips. Like, kind of reminds me of, did y'all see Doctor Strange, the second one, and Wanda had those black fingertips? I feel like that's what this is. Yeah, I don't know. It's taking off so much. Again, I love the bright green in contrast with the black. Obviously, this will fade down as the plant grows. You could kind of see it with this new stalk over here. There are tons of new stalks. One over there. There's one curled up there. There's another one right over there, guys. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm so excited. Like, look at her. She's like maturing. She's growing. I think I mentioned this in the fall. I needed to repot her because she was busting out. The plant was busting out of the pot, and she still is. The roots look kind of brown, but I felt them. They're not rotted. Okay, there's one dead one there. Look over here, guys. Look how it's busting out of the pot. I can't. So there are some dead roots, like over here, those are dead. Over here, guys, healthy roots. And yeah, they do sit in the reservoir. Like, you could see that. Oh my God, I'm gonna spill the water. You could see some over there. Future Kevin, zoom in. You could see some over there. It's interesting because these old roots, they're starting to grow new roots and they're like in the reservoir. So yeah, I honestly can't tell you how many leaf cuttings are in here. Most of them survived, maybe 75% of them survived and they're in this pot. Maybe 25% just rotted away. But wow, I don't know. I just like was so in love with the green coming out because she was like black for a while. But I'm just like in love. Look at that, guys. Whoa. Okay, the third plant. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is one plant that doesn't live in here. She lives in my living room on the ground, up against my west-facing window. And for nutrient solution, I only change it every 4 weeks. So every month, I just put a new nutrient solution. I might add a little bit of water in between. The LECA does a really good job at holding on to moisture. And so even though the reservoir is dry, the medium might still be moist. And you know, Zizi's like to dry out. So she, as you can see, is very happy. And I'm happy. Okay, so the third plant is the Zizi Raven. Okay, we got 2 more plants. The fourth plant is a Hoya. I always thought this Hoya was a slow grower, but I think I just needed to give it what it needed. It is the Hoya Serpens. If you guys like how the Hoya Matilde grows and how it looks, you need to get the Serpens. I thought this plant needed high humidity, but you know, growing it in my care, I don't think it does. And yeah, because I heard all that stuff, I was like, okay, let me see if in my conditions it can grow at least okay. So I got this plant a year ago and look at this. She's 3 leaves, guys. This plant is 3 leaves and I can't even... Do y'all see how tiny this plant is? And you should have seen the root system. It was like so tiny. She is in a pon kind of substitute. So the only difference is that this one has small pieces of bark. And what I've noticed is that because of that, it stays a little more dry. And when you dry out the plant, the roots can dry out substantially, which isn't good. So saying this, I do prefer pon over this substrate. But yeah, I'm still shocked because, you know, I always thought it was a slow grower. I always thought it needed high humidity, and she has grown so much. I'm too excited, y'all. I'm too excited. I'm just gonna grab her. So she sits here. I don't know if you can see, but there is a grow light. Future Kevin, zoom in. There is a grow light right here, and she sits a little off center under the grow light. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, look at her, the Hoya Serpens. Okay, so I think it's called Serpens because their heads look like snake heads. Is that true? I'm trying to look for a good one. I don't know, guys. You be the judge. Does that look like a snake head? I don't know. So in the beginning, I think I have a few pictures here. I was training her up like this wire trellis, and I think as I was just wrapping it around, it started pushing out new growth points from everywhere. And now she's just, I don't even know. Again, this is just one plant. I didn't propagate this plant. It's coming from one stem, and she just exploded everywhere with all this growth. And I don't know, I mean, similar to the Matilde guys, they're in the same family. I guess every time the plant was going down, she started pushing out growth going upwards. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't believe, again, here's a picture from a year ago. 3 leaves. I was so scared it was gonna rot away. I was watching this one like every single day. I was so worried. One frustrating thing that I mentioned in one of my Instagram stories, this plant has not bloomed for me. Despite, there's so many peduncles. Look, do you see? All of those, and then on the flip side, so many up there. They're everywhere. I think I might be drying it out too much. There is one single root there, and she's healthy. The reservoir is pretty dry, I do have to say. And I have been, you know, every 2 weeks, I have been putting a little bit of my LECA nutrient solution. I don't know if I need to put it under more light. Maybe I need to put it up against the window and have grow light right above it. I don't know. If y'all have this plant, the texture is everything. Oh my gosh, guys, do you see it? I can't. This plant, this Hoya is just, Oh, so cute. Look at the round leaves. I think because there's so many growths branching out from everywhere, the leaves are smaller, but I know this plant's leaves can be a little bit bigger. But you know what? I don't care. I do want to propagate this plant again. And is this a plant on people's wish lists? Because I think a year ago and the year before that, a lot of people were talking about the serpents, but like now everyone's talking about, you know, the silvery Hoyas. So yeah, that's my goal before the end of this year, to get this to bloom. Oh, I said I was gonna propagate it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna wait to propagate until this blooms. Hopefully it's not too long, guys. So yeah, the fourth plant is the Hoya Serpens. Okay, the last plant, I showed you this plant in last week's video, but I just need to show it again because this time the flowers have opened and I'm just like so obsessed with it. It is the Hoya Chinghungensis. So I'll pop a picture here from a year ago. She was one little stock situation stem, I don't know. And I was told that this was like an easier Hoya. She is up here, so she gets a lot of the light from, it's like the sides here. So, something broke. Oh my god, I broke a leaf. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, the Hoya Chinghungensis, guys. Okay, I just love her. Come on. Okay, the flowers. This is why, y'all. She's here today. Oh my god, I'm like shaking. Do you see it? I love these flowers. Oh my god, they're so cute. Are you kidding? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, I'm bad at describing scents, y'all. But there is a sweet, like truly, these are very, very sweet smelling. Almost like honey at the end. When you like smell, it's not the initial, but at the end, you smell the honey. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. This looks also weird. This is like supreme swamp witch. I kind of had the same issue with this plant that I'm having with the serpens. These plants, along with the serpens, are super thirsty. So you just have to keep an eye out on the reservoir and if there's enough. Once, you know, I started keeping a close eye and checking the reservoir, I realized that this plant's reservoir, just because it's so big, it needs to be filled like every 4 days instead of like weekly. And you know what y'all are saying? They look strikingly similar to the Hoya Bella. I know. I don't know if they're related at all, but they look strikingly similar. Okay, am I gonna do this? I have my Hoya Bella in bloom also. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. Oh my god, look at me multitasking. Multitasking, okay. Okay, the bigger ones are the Hoya Bella ones. And the ones over here are the Chinghungensis. Do you see how similar? I guess these ones look more jelly-like, the insides, than these ones. They definitely smell different too. I don't know, I just smell flowers, like the typical flower smell. I don't know, it's a nice, pleasant, floral smell. I don't know, not overpowering. This Hoya is just so interesting because like, as you can see, it was just like one stalk and then she split into two and like she's starting to do that just continuously. Do you see? Definitely a Hoya I would recommend, super resilient. And yeah, the Hoya Chinghungensis. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Wow guys. I was so scared last week that, you know, the video wasn't gonna do well, but it was quite the opposite. It actually did the best. Like a lot of y'all watch it. Like it told me that my subscribers are like the main viewers and I felt so warm and fuzzy inside. Y'all don't know how much you mean to me. You really, really do. I am so thankful, grateful, all of that stuff. And yeah, like I said before, I am super excited to push out more content for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some coffee finally. I think it's like 10:30 in the morning. Wow, that's so late for me not to have coffee. Wow, how did the aerial root wanted to attack me, y'all. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.